Hi guys, my name is Vini,
I'm Dana.
and this is the Far From Home podcast, the podcast where we share our experiences as foreigners in Canada. In today's episode, we are going to specifically talk about the Biotechnology program here at Humber Polytechnic. Basically, the Biotechnology program is a scientific program that we have a lot of theory, but also a lot of hands-on skills to learn how to work in a lab and do research, this kind of stuff. It's really interesting. So the key informations of the biotechnology program, you can help me, is we have like 4 semesters, right?
Yes.
2 years. I think the overall class length is like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Something like this.
Our class lasts for about 3 hours.
And we have like a lot of courses related to math, to biology, to chemistry. So let's begin in the first semester. How it was, how it like looks like. Do you remember more or less the courses that we had in the first semester?
Yeah, I do remember the course we had in the first semester. So how our biotechnology program works here is like how a lot of programs works here is basically what I like about it is too. You have like 6 or 7 courses which last for 3 hours. Like mostly all of the courses are related to your program, related to your field.
Yes.
Yeah, like you don't have extra courses and everything.
That's really cool. I think this is for every college here in Canada. It's like really specific for your course. Sometimes you see in universities some courses like general courses that is not so related, not so hands-on skills. In college, we actually see the opposite. We see a lot of courses really related and explaining what you're going to do in your career. For example, I think in the first semester we saw like introductory courses like Chemistry 1, Introduction to Biotechnology, Foundations of Biology, also an English course for writing skills. And I think it was like this, right? Do you had any problem with the first semester? What you felt about these courses?
Actually, no. I think first semester was the easiest one because, for example, one of the classes, like you saw, college reading and writing skills, we learned about how to write like professional, how to distinguish facts from non-facts and everything, like easier. Chemistry was introductory chemistry, like basically your school program, but since we're international students, it's in English, so it can be a little bit challenging, but still, the course itself is more like a high school program.
Yes, yes, that's true. I think most of the courses we have in like small classes, we can actually ask a lot of questions to professors, interact with each other. I feel this is really good to learn.
Like math and math was introduction, but biology, both of the biology, one of the biology was actually about biotech tools, and the another biology was about cellular biology and new topics.
If you guys are doing the biotechnology, be prepared to memorize a lot of stuff. You have to memorize like what is inside the cell, how to manipulate a cell, what types of bacteria exist, the shapes, the colors, a lot of stuff. But it's actually really interesting.
I agree. The slides are very interactive.
Yes.
Like we don't have textbooks. Our professor used slides. And yeah, first semester was pretty easy for me. I graduated with like good grades, and you graduated with good grades too.
Yes.
I know that.
We did it. A lot of hard work, but it was nice. So what I want to ask you, it's what you perceive different here in Canada education than in your country. Like, do you see some kind of difference? Do you believe like the college here teaches in a better, worse way?
So yes, like the first thing I'd like is you don't have a lot of courses. So in Kazakhstan, like universities, you have like a lot of courses, like a lot of programs that is not your program related, and I feel like you feel like you don't need them, so you don't study them a lot. But
Yes.
here in Canada, we know that we need these courses.
Yes.
We study them. Also, I like that we have like labs where we can like try to learn more in like hands-on practice. In first semester, we had biology lab. In second semester, we're having now chemistry lab.
Yes, which is really interesting.
And the next year, we're having both labs in one semester.
Yes, we are actually going to learn the actual skills to manipulate like cells, genomes, and this is so interesting.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Me too.
Personally, just completing what I asked you, I believe in college systems, you have, like you said, more slides related classes, and basically they really try for you to do things that you're actually going to do in your work. For example, like in lab, we learn things like how to do titrations, how to do how to use PA meter, how to use spectrometry, which is equipment in a lab that you're actually going to use in your work.
And how
So
to
this is
identify
interesting.
some compounds, like some methods.
Yes. Also, like in research, how to read, identify scientific papers. Also, how to create one. And this is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's step by step. We're in the first steps, but it's really nice. I like the course because of this.
Me too. So, like, your overall first impression of first semester, how was it?
My overall impression was the first semester is introductory. Like it has new things that you learn related to biology and cell biology. But overall, it's not hard. It's just like keep up with dates. I believe college will have a lot of assignments, all of them. So you have to pay attention in the due dates. You have to pay attention on what you have to do. But overall, it's not that hard. The second semester, it's a little different.
The second semester was a little
bit
different.
hard. It's a bit hard. What do you think about it?
Second semester got a bit harder. We stepped from introductory chemistry into more advanced chemistry.
Yes.
More advanced topic. We learned thermodynamics, for example, right? Redox, but more detailed way. And we learn about like how to find like the concentration of the compound, this kind of stuff, which is something that I haven't really learned in high school.
Yes,
so it
definitely.
was all the new stuff.
Yes. That's actually really nice because I feel when it's hard, it's because we are learning new stuff. So it's kind of cool. Now, for me to give some advice for who is thinking about coming to biotechnology program is think if you feel science is interesting. If you like biology, if you like chemistry, if you feel these subjects can be used to help human lives or to I don't know, explore new interesting stuff, discover new stuff. If you like it, definitely biotechnology is for you. I don't know if you agree with this.
I do agree with you fully. Yeah. Try to find like what you're interested in. Since we're both interested in science, we really like our program. In second semester, even though it got harder, it got more interesting. We're learning chemistry lab, which is my favorite subject. We have philosophy class too, which is not program related, but it's interesting. You have one or two courses in your one course in your semester that is not your program related, but it is useful to know. For example, we have biostatistics here in our second semester.
Yes, which is related to like get the data, analyze the data, and get results from the experiments you're doing. It's important, I guess.
Yeah. How to interpret data, how to work with Excel, for example, how to create like the scatter plot or the curves, which will explain the ratio like between like which would interpret like concentration.
Yeah, it will show for you basically in a chart what you're doing in your experiment. Like when you change one thing, what changed in another thing. You can compare results, test hypotheses, and this kind of the stuff with data.
Also, how you can, for example, if you have hypothesis, like in which cases you can reject it and how to prove it. In which cases you cannot reject your hypothesis and how to prove it. Like this kind of interesting stuff, but difficult stuff.
Yes,
I usually ask Vinny for help.
Usually I ask ChatGPT for help, so we are in the same boat. It's hard, but if you keep like hard work, you can definitely get it. Overall, I don't have much more things to say about the biotechnology program. It's really interesting. I really like it, and I really recommend to anyone that is interested in a scientific career. I'm using this course for my start in university, for example. I want to pursue more my career later, and the things that I'm learning, it really feels like that I'm going to use. So I really like it. Do you have some aspirations like this?
Yeah,
with the things you're learning.
I feel like science, and now I kind of have overview of what I want to do in future. For example, I think you mentioned that you're mostly passionate about pursuing career in more genomics, right? And forensics.
Not forensics, more genetics related to like artificial systems or biological systems, and how we can use it to like help people, this kind of stuff. It's complex, but it's interesting. Anyway, I really recommend the program. What about you?
Yeah, my interest is I want to pursue biomedical engineering in the future.
That's really interesting.
Like create new organs, tissues, limb prostheses and stuff, and just to like create medical tools too.
That's really interesting. I like this subject as well. Anyway, I think that's the episode.
Yeah.
In next episode, we're going to do advices and tips for you guys to study and achieve good grades. And I think this is very interesting. This is good for who is actually attending the scientific courses that can be hard sometimes. But it's... So I think this is the end of our episode. It was really interesting to talk about this. And please, guys, leave us a comment, leave us a like. We are trying to make this channel achieve and reach more people to give these advices for everyone. Thank you so much again, and bye.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.